can obviously tell that this frame is super old that's inside this shadow box. Even the shadow box itself is super old. It's all felted on the inside. It's really, really a cool piece. Look at this, guys. This is one of the reasons why I bought the unit. I saw that and I was like, well, shoot, there's bound to be some decent stuff in here. If they left that, what else did they leave? Look at what we found. Snap-on, a Snap-on clock. So I thought that was really cool. I like seeing that, guys. Vintage safety glasses have quite some value. Look, every single one of these trash bags has been ripped open. This thing has completely been gone through. Completely. It's freaking crazy. All these, look at this. Imagine this is empty. All these boxes in here are completely empty. We also got the police car here. Maybe we should call the cops since we've been robbed. Don't know what to think at all. This is the first storage unit that this has happened to me. First ever. I'm usually pretty good at spotting things like that, but for some reason I couldn't even see this happening. Alright guys, I need you to pay very close attention to this video and watch it from the very beginning to the very end. Pay attention to the details of this storage unit. It's crazy to me. The facility tells me that the previous owner passed away and the family are the ones that held the storage unit and then they defaulted on it. But when I'm going through this storage unit, I'm noticing items that are just completely pilfered through, glassware, breakables, literally just tossed in boxes, and the photos, the family photos, never even unwrapped. You would think that if the family were the ones that had this storage unit, that actually went through this storage unit, they would want the photos and they would want to unwrap the photos, see what they wanted there first, and they would take better care of the breakables. If this was an heirloom, if this was something that was passed down to me from one of my family members that passed away, I would treat it with much better care than these people did. And I really don't think that it was the family that went through this storage unit. So watch this video from the beginning to the end and leave down in the comments what your thoughts are. Let me know if you think the facility is lying to me or if you really think that the family had this storage unit. What's going on, guys? It's Jason, and we bought a 10 by 40 storage unit. I got my buddy here, Goldilocks. He's here to help. Well, more like Graylocks now. Graylocks now. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. But hey, guess what? We bought a 10 by 40 storage unit. We're all the way up here in Edmond, Oklahoma. This is a ritzy part of Oklahoma City. Long story short, guys, the lady passed away. Come to find out, the family was renting this. I'm sure that they were going through stuff, and I guess, unfortunately, they fell behind on some payments. So that's how we acquired this storage unit. It's not completely full, but it's got a lot of stuff in it, guys. A 10 by 40. That's a huge storage unit. Let's get in this and see what we find. All right, guys, look at all of this. Holy cow, it's just spread out everywhere. The reason why I bought it, there's a few reasons. One, all of these clothes look to be vintage, so I'm hoping for some single stitch tees. That might be one right there. And on top of that, look over here. Look at all these locks. They were definitely giving it their all to try and save this stuff. Something else I noticed was right over there is a bunch of vintage electronics. I'm a sucker for vintage electronics, so there's really no telling what we're gonna find, guys. I'm excited. Got a lot of wrapped stuff here. This box looks like it's completely full of really old piano music, sheet music. One thing I didn't like to see was the jewelry box drawers stacked up there empty. Back there on top of those boxes, there was a bunch of boxes. In the picture, they looked sealed, so I don't know if they're sealed or not. But on top of those boxes is a nice big brass Asian something. So that was pretty cool. We're going to start digging. A little by little, we're going to take one bite out of this giant elephant that I bought. Yeah. Are you ready, Shane?
I'm ready, buddy. Let's go.
He's ready, he says. Let's do it. Look at him. He can't even help himself. He's already digging. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's a single stitch motocross t-shirt from Spain. That's pretty neat. We got to get some order and direction here. Oh my god. Look at that. I like that. That's a single stitch as well. All right, so we've already got 2 single stitches. We're going to start dragging this stuff out. And we're going to take a look, see what we got. Got a few things just right up front here that we stacked up here to kind of go through here. And, ooh, got a Western belt. First thing, that's probably nickel silver, which is not real silver. That's nice, though. I like that belt buckle. What else we got in here? Ties and more ties. There's a bolo tie right down there. Ooh, okay. That's not real stone or anything, but that's still pretty cool. Bunch of neckties and a couple belts. This says glass bowls, glass plates. It says special. We're not going to go through everything here because I don't want to unwrap it all and it get broken. But what Shane's got looks like it might be refrigerator glass. If we find the lid to that, that'd be nice. There's a couple more.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, we got amber refrigerator glass.
I think your mom would make some banana nut bread.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got Corningware down here as well. So we got some nice glass. I'm not gonna dig through it too much, guys. I just can't. What you got there, buddy? Ooh, that's nice. Probably Currier knives.
That is nice.
Okay, Port of Hastings, Historical Ports of England. I like that. All right, lots of glassware in there. What's in the Tidy Cat box here? Looks like maybe just sheets. Those are some old vintage sheets.
Yeah, those old fitted sheets.
Yep. Recipe books, looks like. Ooh, this is old school. If I can get it out without breaking it. Pin it. Never seen one of those before.
I don't know what that is.
That's old school, though. Shane, you started drinking already?
Is that what happened? A whole sack of them over. I mean, just stacked up.
Yeah, that whole sack right there is completely full of beer cans. Well, I can show this, guys. Wow, Air Force. That's pretty incredible. We're going to go through this real quick, make sure that we're not going to show any personal stuff. I'll let you know what we find. So a lot of these are family portraits, but there are a few, and I am going to show you a couple of pictures, but we're going to end up leaving the actual pictures here at the facility for the previous owners to get. Okay, but this was really cool. This was one of the items we found. I opened it up upside down, and this is what I saw. I thought we were about to strike gold. Stanford Art. So I thought that was kind of neat. We're here in the heart of Oklahoma, the university. Am I blinding you?
I'm getting my sunglasses now.
So that's pretty cool. Here's a couple of the photos, guys. I think that are just absolutely cool. They did a lot of motocross. These black and whites are really, really neat. This right here was signed by Jason White. Yeah, Jason White, 2003 Heisman Trophy winner for the University of Oklahoma. I thought that was pretty cool. Here's a couple more that I thought were just absolutely cool, that they were into motocross and then also just motorcycling in general. So I thought those were neat. I wanted to show them. You can't tell who they are because the helmets. Check it out, Miller High Life, guys, the champagne of beers. Oh. Gotta know when to hold them. Milwaukee's best. And then we've got an armadillo hanging out with a Lone Star beer here. That's what we got out of that box. We pulled a few more items from right over here and put them up here for us to look at. I want to tell you something. You see all these mouse droppings? All this nastiness? It's because of this box right here. This is why you do not store food in storage units. I don't care how long or short you're going to be in a storage unit, you don't want to store food here because you're just giving a safe haven for the mice. So all of this is trash, and it could have jeopardized some of the things we're going to find in there. First and foremost, Bobby's bottles and cans. This thing is taped. Let's take a look here. I don't know whether to hope for the Wolverine boots to be in there or the bottles and cans. Hopefully it's not, you know, empty beer bottles and whatnot. Oh gosh.
It is. Oh, it's spilling everywhere.
No. Yeah, I wished it were the Wolverine boots instead. That's no bueno. That's trash. No. We've got more. Wait a second. What's going on here? Oh, all right. We've got more stuff we've got to unwrap. We'll show that here in a minute. This is an original piece of artwork here. Really cool. We've got, like I said, this box plumb full of old piano music, old sheet music. Santa Fe Festival of the Arts. Some of this could be quite valuable. It's very ephemeral. Johann Sebastian Bach. So that whole box, the whole thing, all the way down to the bottom, stacks of it. Stacks of it, guys. That's pretty cool. Check out this really old photo. Super old. I bet this is probably 1800s. Definitely a really neat frame too. Unfortunately it got ruined because the mice, but the photo's still good. And then we've got this box, which appears first glance that somebody has already went through it, which doesn't surprise me given the what we've learned about the storage unit. So this might actually, yeah, it's empty. It's pretty much empty. Just that one piece that I just showed you. That's it. And then we've got a humidifier in this box. Fortunately, everything that was wrapped in this box is not at all family related, so I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys. Unfortunately, the glass is cracked on this, but this piece right here is made by Juan Girault Lerin. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So there's that piece. I think this is same person, Juan Girault. Just a couple pieces of art there. Cool little rooster dude.
Rooster.
Here's another rooster. And this I thought was really, really cool. This is made by Greg Burns. This is a lithograph by Greg Burns, original lithograph even. So this right here might actually have some worth. And this shadow box, look, I gotta show you something. We opened it upside down. Here, show them the back. Look at how old this thing is. That has just got incredible age to it. It's a framed shadow boxed piece of art here, and I just think that that is the coolest thing. You can obviously tell that this frame is super old that's inside this shadow box. Even the shadow box itself is super old. It's all felted on the inside. It's really, really a cool piece.
It's really cool.
Yeah. And then this Pamela Hansen, I really like this actually. Have no idea if it has any value. It's copyright 2000, it says there, but I think that's a really neat piece. Slowly making a little dent here, and we've got more stuff here, including a pile of clothes. We're not going to go through all of these. I'm going to go through these off of camera, show you the things that I think are really cool, and the rest of it we're going to just forget about. But let's start over here. JVC Boombox. This is a PC-V55 portable component system. Let me know, guys, down in the comments if this has any worth. Obviously, it's very dusty, and odds are the cassette deck probably doesn't work. But I'm curious to know if a PC-V55 is valuable or not. I know some of these can go very, very good on eBay. This right here I know has got some value. This is a shortwave radio. Radio Shack made this one. This should be an easy $100 or more on eBay. Multiband receiver. Let's take a look on the back. This is from Radio Shack. Cat number 12-795. We need a DC 9 volt to get this thing going, and we got a dictionary and some jumper cables. Got another piece of art here. This looks like it's an original piece of art. Of course, some of this just dusty, really dusty, really dusty art. This looks like an art print. This says more games, dominoes, and card. Ooh. Well, that's an old set of cards right there. The Hoyle cards. Look at these. These are pretty old too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where those are from. That's interesting. We got jumbo size dominoes here. Ooh, marble-like. Ooh, this is a really pretty color, guys. Orange. I don't think I've ever seen any of these orange ones. I've seen black, I've seen red, and I've seen white of this brand. These orange ones, these are going to be $40 plus right here. We got a scrapbook. Let's take a gander. We've already seen some really old stuff out of this storage unit, so there's no telling what we're going to find here. What is going on here? Mirror wreath frame. So I guess she was just, this is all, she was a crafter. That's what's going on.
I guess so.
Yeah, capers with paper. Interesting. Okay, so there's the scrapbook. Shane, do the honors. See what we might have in there.
$1 million.
Okay, looks like personal paperwork, guys. I'll have to go through this with kind of a fine-tooth comb, but yeah, that looks like it's all paperwork. Okay, in this box, looks like we've got a bunch more glassware and planter pots, it looks like.
Bunch of rocks.
Yeah, a bunch of rocks. Nothing too crazy. In here, this looks like old handkerchiefs. Scarves and hankies. What's in this one?
Oh, pretty pink tie.
Pink ties. Polo Ralph Lauren on that tie. The only thing I would be hoping for is finding an Hermès tie or something in here. But odds are pretty highly unlikely. Here's another Ralph Lauren. So we got a few Ralph Lauren ties. Now I'm going to go through this real quick, guys, and I'll show you what we find out of this pile of clothes. Out of all those clothes, guys, there was only 2 pieces of clothing that I really cared about. This right here, Schmidt Workwear. Somebody would really like to have this. I know it. This is insulated bibs. Really nice pair. Just a little dirty, needs cleaning. And this right here, vintage denim vest from Rafaela. I thought that was really neat. Worth keeping in my opinion. Really cool. We were able to clear a pathway so that we can get all the way to the other end of this storage unit. So we're about to take a little quick tour and just kind of glance at some things, see what we have to look forward to. Huge pile of clothing here. It's huge. I mean, huge. Just as tall as I am. I don't know. Some of that's going to be, most of that's going to be donate, but I'm sure we're gonna find a few pieces worth keeping. Let's go take a little tour. We've already pulled out more stuff here. There's just, look at all that junk. I think this guy was hanging out in a storage unit drinking a lot of beer.
Yeah.
But we got a bunch of stuff pulled out that we're about to go through, guys. But we were able to, I'm kind of working around these piles of clothes. But this is what we've got. We've got some boxes down there. Some wooden boxes, hopefully full of jewelry, but I'm going to doubt it. Suitcases over here. Got some boxes of stuff. No telling what. Looks like a fishing tackle box. City Patrol, hopefully that's in there. Bunch of black bags of Lord knows what. More boxes over here. Pool cues. Oh, I saw a mouse. We've got ourselves a friend in here. That's kind of neat looking. That reminds me of mid-century art there. Got that to look forward to. Got, looks like a bunch of glassware. Bunches of boxes. Cleaning, kitchen. Tons of boxes here as well. More clothes and more boxes. But look at this, guys. This is one of the reasons why I bought the unit. I saw that and I was like, well, shoot. There's bound to be some decent stuff in here. If they left that, what else did they leave? Hey guys, what's going on? I want to take a quick second and talk to you guys about an awesome mobile app called Whatnot. If you guys are at all interested in purchasing the stuff we're finding, like all of these Dooney and Burke purses sitting here, these right here are going to be sold on Whatnot. And Whatnot is an awesome mobile app that allows buyers and sellers to purchase things through auction. You can also access Whatnot on desktop. It allows people like me to offer up all of these awesome items that we're finding in storage units up for auction, a live auction, and it allows me to connect with you guys through conversation. It's a really cool platform. There are auctions going 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's super simple, guys. I have a link down in the description of this video. If you are not signed up for Whatnot, you absolutely want to use that link because you're going to get $10 off your first purchase by signing up using that link down in the description of this video. It's super easy. Download the Whatnot app and then you're going to sign up. Once you are signed up, now you're going to go to the search bar. You're going to type in man versus mystery, man vs mystery, all one word, and then you're going to find my profile. You're going to click the follow button, and then you're also going to go ahead and bookmark all of my shows. We schedule shows out 2, 3, 4 weeks in advance, guys, so while you're there, just bookmark them all. You'll get push notifications on your phone when we go live. Hats off to Whatnot. They've created a fantastic platform for people like me to offer up my finds for you guys to purchase, and it's completely interactive. We get to chat with one another, connect with one another. It's a fantastic, easy to use platform. So I hope to see you guys there. We're going to offer this stuff up this coming Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. So that'd be 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific Time. It's going to be a fun time. That's the question. That is the $1,000,000 question. Yes, there's a mouse somewhere in here. Yeah, there's no telling. No telling what we're going to find, but there's a lot of stuff here, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of stuff. I don't know. Got the pool sticks. I don't know. Hopefully we don't have a pool table. I don't want to move that. This thing's just piled high. There's no telling what's under there. What do you say we get back to it?
Let's get it.
All right. All right, first and foremost, guys, look at what we found. Snap-on, a Snap-on clock. So I thought that was really cool. Got another piece of artwork up behind it. Let's start right up here, guys. Let's take a gander what we've got. Abundant Living. That's an old book. So old it's falling apart. 1935 on that. Oop. Is there anything in the bank bag? Well, you're gandering. I'm going to... Empty? Empty. I don't see... There's another bank bag right there. I doubt there's anything in it. I don't see anything worth anything in that. 2 empty bank bags. Big Smith. These are kind of nice. Hopefully we can get about 20, 25 bucks out of those. And then another old stuff in here. Old books. Guys, don't discount old books. I'm just not showing them because books aren't sexy, okay? But I definitely deal in books. I do a lot of research on these things, and I sell books all the time. Well, that's full of books. This thing's plumb full of what looks to be hats. Citizen Bank. I'm looking for the cool ones, though. Wolverine.
OSU.
Nope, that's not cool.
I like that one.
The Mother Road, Route 66. Oh, there we go. What is that? Crane, Germany. That's not the right.
No.
That's not the right thingy for it. Yep, that's about it. Got about earplugs. When I picked this hoodie up, it was plumb full of hats, so we're gonna dig through them.
Crown Royal.
Okay. Halston Purina. I don't know. That must be who he works for. This is cool. This is really cool. Look at this one.
Oh, yeah.
You like that?
I like it. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Oh. There's a brand there. Sandvik.
Travis Dix. Key West.
OU hat. Oklahoma State hat.
Citizen Bank of Edmond. Purina. Citizen Bank.
There you go. That's Oliver. Let's see what's under here. Look at these guys. It's a welcome sign. This is pretty nice, actually. Really cute. I like that. I like that sign. First State Quarters of the United States. Is it empty?
And it's empty.
Empty.
1999, 2000.
No quarters for you. Okay, that looks like it's just full of randomness. Let's see what's in here. Integrated circuit. Oh, this looks like a beta fish tank. That's kind of cool. And you got an old crock pot here as well. Oh, we got a JVC camera, guys. Look at this. I hope it's a high 8. Compact VHS video movie. The model number is GR-AX420U. Guys, let me know. Oh wow, what does that say? 1997. Holy cow. Let me know in the comments if that's got any value. Then we've got a nice piece of cast iron here. That's not too bad. Guess this is for making little cornbread.
Oh yeah, cornbread hearts.
This bag. Let's do this. This bag right here. Let's check it. White Sox, Ralston Purina. What's that say?
White Sox.
Oh, another White Sox hat. There we go. USS Budweiser.
Oh, yeah.
Just do it. Sooners. That's a Nike hat.
Los Angeles Raiders.
The Raiders. Ralston.
BCTGM. Local 366G.
Oh,
Evergreen
okay.
Feeds.
Yeah, it said Ralston Purina on it.
TNT.
Nope. Yeah, that's a dirty one.
Is that a dirty one?
That's a dirty one.
No.
That is a dirty one. So is this.
National Champs 2000.
Yeah, year 2000. Golly, that's so long ago. That's it, guys. I'm going to actually get this stuff unbagged here. We're going to see what kind of stuff we've got. Because we've been pretty lucky with these. Of course, this one's empty. That's kind of nice. It's almost like a, I don't know what they call it. I know it's not tin type, but yeah, it's foil. Yeah. Here's another foil. That's pretty. Little hat. Salvatore Balbi Napoli. This is actually a nice hat, if it wasn't warped. We got several pieces of just yard ornaments here. I like the frog, he's cool. The angel, the cat. I want to see this other cat that's down here. This guy. I think he's a cat.
Yeah.
Sure enough, cat birdhouse. Let's look in the box. What's in here? Oh, more pool stuff. Hopefully we don't find the pool table. I hope I don't. Couple of tennis rackets, knee brace. That's ping pong.
Ping pong.
We got another knee brace.
A couple of balls.
What are these?
What are these?
Oh,
safety glasses.
Ah, I like seeing that, guys. Vintage safety glasses have quite some value. There you go. I like those. Nice. I bet these are about 50 bucks a piece.
What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
All right.
Fits you, man. And a bunch of jock straps in here. We're going to pass on those. Let's get in this. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Piece number 1. Piece number 2. Oh, that says fine art.
Kitty cat.
Julia Jordan. Leslie Levy Fine Art, Scottsdale, Arizona. That's cool. So we are continuing to dig this stuff out, and we just uncovered these. Look, every single one of these trash bags has been ripped open. So, you know, simplicity is this thing has completely been gone through. Completely. From my understanding by the family, which is fine. You can't be upset about that. But they definitely got what they wanted. Definitely got what they wanted and left the rest. So, hey. We'll sell some of this. We're just not going to find jewelry. We're not going to find gold unless they missed it. And that's possible. That is quite possible. So the more these boxes we're going through, the more I'm noticing absolutely everything has been gone through. The facility is telling me that the family has went through this, but the more I look at this, the more I see how it's been gone through, literally just pilfered. I have a feeling that the facility is lying to me. I have a feeling that they had sold this in the past and that it didn't get cleaned out entirely, and they sold it again as a lien unit when it wouldn't be a lien unit, it would be a non-lien unit. I think they're telling me a lie. I think someone else bought this unit, took what they wanted, and left the rest for someone else to deal with. So guys, I pulled this out and take a look at it. That is a lamp. That is a lamp right there. A pretty cool lamp if you ask me. I'd say this is probably mid-century. Several other pieces of nice brassware. Got a nice cool little brass lamp here, as well as what looks to be maybe potentially a spittoon. This right here, I know I've got boxes stacked on top of it, but this right here is a really old piano bench. These knobs right here help it go up and down so you can adjust the height. This is what all these boxes are looking like. It's freaking crazy. All these, look at this. Imagine this is empty. All these boxes in here are completely empty. This was Tiffany and Company, completely empty. I think this right here is full of bags, purses. We have a Dooney here, which that's nice, but I'm starting to wonder what all was actually in here before they got to it. There's a bunch of different bags. This is a nice little vintage doctor bag. I like that. That's really nice, actually. Hand-tooled leather. Gosh. I'm just like, the wind is completely out of my sails now, knowing what I do about this unit. I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. You can't win them all. This thing's plumb full of koozies, it looks like. Oh, something here. Tasco, probably Tasco binoculars. Yeah, that's a decent find. See, and they've got them marked. Like, this is all purses. Oh, there's a nice purse. That thing's, shoot, maybe they just didn't have a care in the world to go after the purses. Here's more Dooney. A bunch more Dooney, guys. Holy cow, this is Dooney. This is Dooney. So come to find out, she worked at a bank and he worked at a warehouse of some sort. That's hide, genuine hide of some sort. Harold Powell, that's not going to be anything crazy. What else we got in here? Any Chanel? That'd be cool. There's another Dooney right there. So we got several Dooney and Burks. That's old. This is really old. I want to open this. That's old hand-tooled. Oh, wait. Let me see this right here. This little hinge. I don't know who made that. That's old though. So yeah, we also got the police car here. Maybe we should call the cops since we've been robbed. What do you think? Yeah, I think so. I think this is a bad deal, guys. Bad deal, unfortunately. This thing we try to get, we're still missing one of the drawers. Guys, I don't know if you're going to see the rest of this or not, because I'm telling you right now, all this stuff has been gone through, every bit of it. So please, comment below if you want to see the rest of it, or if you want me to cut this video short and move on to the next unit, because this thing, I mean, we've got some nice games here, but it's all been gone through, every bit of it has been gone through. All these boxes here, I'm afraid all these boxes are books. That's what I'm afraid of, because I've loaded a few of them up already and they were books. So, don't know what to think. Don't know what to think at all. This is the first storage unit that this has happened to me. First ever. I'm usually pretty good at spotting things like that, but for some reason I couldn't even see this happening. You guys tell me, do you want to see the rest of it? So comment down below if you guys want to see the rest of this unit. I don't think that we're going to find anything crazy. They're still sellables. We're not going to lose money on this, okay? I know we've got several single stitch shirts that we haven't been through. This one's a single stitch as well, right here. Overall, vast majority of anything of crazy value is probably already gone.